So today we're going to continue with what we've learned in chapter 5. We're going to write another program. Today is going to be a nice simple one. Rock, paper, scissors. And y'all are going to help me lay out the main. And then from the main, you're going to have methods to write. So you're going to then have to, when I put you in groups, go ahead and write what's going on there. But as always, I need some kind of plan before I would start typing a program. I know at least Jacob will be one person that already has JGraphs loaded up, and he's going to be typing in what I'm writing. So when I put you in groups there, at least that much is done. So rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, cockroach, or whatever. That was the one from Big Bang Theory that no, we're just going to do rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Now, if I think about the game of rock, paper, scissors, it's basically that.
I think it was rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spawn.
Yeah, I thought there was cockroach in there. I know that was cockroach, nuclear explosion, and a cockroach can live, a human.
There's also one where the other two are zombies and documents, I believe.
Oh, I never heard that one. Okay.
That document disproves something or other.
Huh, that's a new one for me. Okay, so if I take a look at this, I want to be able to.
Paper disproves Spock. I think that's what I was thinking of.
Could be. Could be. All right, so we want to be able to play this game. And you know, when you go 1, 2, 3, that you have a choice, rock, paper, or scissors. And you're actually going to play the computer. So the computer is going to have a choice. Then once you have your choice, the computer's choice, you're going to see who won. Okay? So it sounds to me like 3 different things at this point. Okay, the first one is get user choice. Tell me about that method. Will I have an argument going in?
No.
No. Will I be returning something?
Yes.
Yes. What would you like me to return?
The user's response.
User choice or something.
What data type would you like that to be?
Character.
I have a character. So, you know, I'm looking down here in my notes at rock, paper, scissors, and I hear a character. So I'm thinking that R, P, and S. Are you going to have the user type in rock, and then you're just going to do a char at? Are you going to have the user type in R for rock, P for paper, S for scissors?
R for rock and.
Okay, so that's one choice. So, you know, we could have, well, we could actually go all out and have a string and do the whole thing, but why have the user type in all of that? We could have a char. You know, we could give the user the option and say, you know, an R, a P, and S. Somebody else said one more data type, an int, which would be fine as well. What ints do you want to use? My hope is 1, 2, or 3. All right. So I'm going to let that blank for 1 second because I'm not doing this in pencil. What's the second method I'd like to do? Well, once I know what the user picks, I'd like to do what?
Get computer random selection.
Get computer choice. And I just heard a key word there, which was what? Random? Random. So all of a sudden, I'm looking down here, and which one of these data types might work better for the computer?
The integer one?
Yeah, the int. So, you know, as I'm going through and I'm making up this, I may want to go with please enter. So in this computer choice, I'm going to get a random number. There are 3 numbers. I want to start at 1. So making some, so yeah, all of a sudden, I think I'd rather go with ints. So up here, we'll call this, give me a variable name up here.
User choice.
How about GUC?
Yeah.
Get computer's choice, just for fun. All right, so now that I have the two choices, what's next?
The display. Oh,
Yeah, I want to compare.
yeah, compare.
I want to see who won. I want to send in arguments this time because I need to know what was the user's choice and I need to know what the computer's choice is. Now, I mean, you could have used the word user and computer up here. It might look cleaner. You know, that's up to you. User, computer, you know, and change these. All right, so I'm going to say, all right, the user or the computer won. And once I see who won, I'm going to return a what?
Well, there's three outcomes, right?
Well, no, there's only one winner. Well, the user could win, the computer could win, or there's a tie.
So you couldn't just use a Boolean true false.
Right, I wouldn't use that, no.
I would return it as an integer.
Okay, you want to return
Returners.
this int, we'll call this winner. Okay, go ahead. And I need notes down here for me, winner. So if the winner is, let's say you said there was three options, right? 1, 2, and 3. If the number 1 returns, who's the winner?
The user,
User. Number 2,
computer,
number 3,
tie.
that would be a tie. Okay, more notes that I need before I get writing. Get user's choice, get computer's choice, compare, and then what would be my last thing? A display. Okay, so in the display, I would need to know what the user picked. I would need to know what the computer picked, and I'd like to know who the winner was. And again, I'm using my key of 1, 2, 3. So that's nice and simple. That's my body. That's my main. I need my notes, my random numbers here, what rock is, what paper is, what scissor is, and all of that. So I'm going to turn you loose on this.
Can I ask a question quick?
Go ahead, Dorian.
So within the winner, like within the compare method, so
Yeah.
do we need to use if statements in there, right?
Yep, a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
Yep, because they could equal da 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 da. So that one's 4.
Okay.
Now, once you get all that running, up and running, I want you to play game until someone wins 5 times. So that means up here in my main, I'm also going to have to say user wins, set it to 0. Computer wins, set it to 0. Have some sort of loop around my body. But I want to get these 4 done first. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Once that's done, I want to put this in a loop until either the user wins 5 times or the computer wins 5 times. So somehow or other, we may need another one in here, another function that will display the number of, like when I come out of here, winner, if winner is a 1, I add 1 to user wins. If winner is a 2, I add 1 to computer wins. And I'm going to run this until user win equals 5 or computer win equals 5. So you might want to have some kind of display in here to display totals, like who has how many of each one. But do these 4 first. Again, I'll go back to do the first method, get it up and running. Do the second method, get it up and running, and continue that way. Are there any other questions?